Recognize the outstanding performances of opponents and always exhibit good sportsmanship in their words and actions. The use of artificial noisemakers is strictly prohibited, and failure to comply could result in expulsion from the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to visit the Thunder concession stand where they have fresh squeezed lemonade for sale.
All right,
you can also find the restroom located in the football stadium to the west of the field.
Interesting fact here, the assistant coach for Cal Baptist is none other than Rob Mao, and Rob Mao played soccer here at Wheaton for the men's team. He was a three-time All-American. Actually was
University defeated Eastern University by a score of 2-0 in the first match of the Bob Baptista Invitational.
Mao was actually the National Player of the Year.
Will include tomorrow with a game between DePauw and Cal Baptist at 11:30 a.m. and Eastern and Wheaton at 4:30.
National Player of the Year in 1997, and actually, his sister Rebecca Mao is the leading scorer in Wheaton school history. Was a four-time All-American for women's soccer, and that is the first time that it ever happened in any women's sport. Wheaton in blue, top, bottom, and socks, and the Cal Baptist University Lancers in white. And the defense of the national title is underway. Ball is dropped back, played forward again. Wheaton's got it now. Looks like Kish Kunis has it on the right side, and the ball is tapped back out of bounds. Looks like Mosier will take this throw on the far side. Delatorre checks to the middle. Mosier goes straight down the line to Lee, and that's going to be up and over the back. Lee kind of got upended right there. It's going to be a Wheaton free kick from about midfield. Mosier takes it to Delatorre. Delatorre passes back up to Kish Kunis. Kish Kunis tries to play the ball across, and it is deflected off a Lancer player and out of bounds. Actually saved now by Lee. Lee plays it into the box, and now goes right past Delatorre's legs, and an attempted shot from pretty far out by Laura Carstens. That's definitely what you want, though, having the freshman put a shot on goal. Long punt by the Lancer keeper. Foltz headed it out of the air. You're going to see that a lot this year. She's very aggressive in the air, always willing to go up and get the ball. Ball's dropped back now to Janelle Jennings, Lancer, and now played back all the way to Nicasio. Nicasio has it on the near side, plays down the line, intercepted by Kleinstra. She's co-captaining this year. Kleinstra sticks D on the near side pretty well. Now Foltz has it. Foltz loses it to De Silva. De Silva plays a through ball. Great ball. And that's up ahead to, looks like Merritt. Actually, it was Jacqueline Witz. That's a girl that Wheaton's going to need to be very aware of. She scored 12 goals last year, but 5 of them came in her last 6 games. So that is definitely, you're going to have to keep an eye on Witz. Lancer throw goes in play, and Wheaton comes up with it. Lee with a little drop pass on the far side. Orweiler is actually starting right now up at right forward, and Wheaton's going to get a throw on that far side. Ball goes into Lee. She's got it at the top right corner of the box. Going now towards the goal, and the ball's kicked out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick as signaled by the head referee. Zero here with 42 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of Wheaton's first game. We're playing Cal Baptist University. The Lancers. Corner kick is taken by Delatorre right into the middle of the box. Berg has it, tries a left foot, no good. Back out. And now it looks like Carson's got it. Carson in the box, and she loses it, and she lost it to Nicasio. Berg got it right back. Now she's on the near side. Ball rolls out of bounds. That's going to be Lancer ball on the near side. Nicasio throws it in, and it goes up to Merritt. Merritt touches it inside to Loza. Giannina Loza plays it down the line, intercepted by Kleinstra. Passes to Delatorre, gets it right back from her. Kleinstra now moving, right foot, left foot, gets it to Lee. Lee plays it up, and to no avail apparently, as this one will roll out of bounds on the end line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Lancers. We got probably a good 100 people in the stands right now. Come out and join us if you want. It's a beautiful day outside. Goal kick is taken by Evanson. Right to Delatorre, plays it up to Lee. Lee has it, taking it middle of the field, being guarded by Jennings. Lee still has it now, top of the box, kind of being knotted up by a couple defenders, gets by him, and she's taken down in the box. No call early in the game. And Evanson comes up with it now for the Lancers. She's going to try to get this out of their territory as Wheaton's been down their throats the first couple minutes. Still no score here, 0-0. Wheaton women's soccer team, first game of the 2008 season. Lindner has it in the back, takes it up a little bit. You're going to see her with great ball handling because she actually used to be a forward. She can play the forward position. Kleinster's got it on the near side. Being double teamed, it looks like it's going to be a hand in the back call on Nicasio. Quick ball played to Delatorre. Delatorre drops it back to Lindner. Lindner, she's got Foltz back on her right supporting her, but decides to play it back to the line to Kleinstra. Kleinstra has it on the sideline. Still guarded by Nicasio. Kleinstra beats Nicasio, and then it's kind of taken right there by De Silva. Foul on De Silva. Little hip check right there. Didn't knock Kleinstra down, but the referee saw it as a foul. Foltz plays the ball all the way across to Lindner to the middle of the field, and she's got a couple options. She goes right side to Mosier. Mosier plays it in the air down the line up to Lee. Lee tried to duck under it, actually hit the defender behind her, and she comes up with the ball now, coming down the middle of the field, plays the ball to Delatorre in the middle of the field, and that's intercepted now by the sweeper, Nicasio. Nicasio plays it long, and Foltz comes up with it just on Wheaton's side of the field. Foltz plays a great through ball to Berg. Berg's got the ball on the left side. Let's see if we can get across in here. Cuts it back to her right foot, now back to her left. She's trying to take it to the post, and it's knocked out of bounds for a Wheaton corner.
Thunder, corner kick.
That'll be the second corner, and we are 5 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. 0-0, Wheaton and Cal Baptist. Looks like Kleinstra is going to take the corner kick. Delatorre checks to her. Foltz is playing a little further back, and Wheaton has 5 players ready to go into the box. It looks like it's going to be a quick corner kick, and the referee tells Cal Baptist player to back up. Got to give him space for that quick touch. Quick touch from Kleinstra to Delatorre. Back to Kleinstra. Kleinstra has it up at the upper left corner of the box. Cuts it back to her left foot. Back up to Delatorre. Across to the middle, and there's a header on goal and saved. Great header by Jamie Orweiler. Almost her first goal of the season. This is a girl Coach Felsky said could come in and contribute right away, and already she's got great header right on goal to the bottom corner. Lindner's got to come up with the ball now in the back for Wheaton. Plays a touch to Mosier. Mosier plays it back outside. Wheaton with the ball on the far side, and that's Caitlin Kishkunas with the ball on the far side. Plays it up. It looks like Orweiler's got it now at the top right. Beats one defender, taking it out to the end line, and plays it off a Cal Baptist player for their third corner kick in the first 7 minutes. Wheaton is definitely getting opportunities. It looks like Kishkunas and Delatorre are going to be lining up for the corner. You got Berg, Lee in the box. Ball's played to Mosier. Mosier takes a long shot. Good hands. Put that one on goal, too. They're testing this keeper early. Emily Evanson. Definitely testing her early. Cal Baptist has really not been able to get anything going yet, but we will see. Lindner with the ball in the back now off the punt. She's calling out options. She's being verbal. Very verbal. That's what Felsky wanted right off the bat. Foltz now has the ball, turns back to the near sideline, and plays it to Kleinstra, who just couldn't get a touch on it up the line, and it rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Nicasio takes the throw. Nicasio takes the throw and plays it to De Silva. De Silva still with the ball now. This might be some of the first penetration Cal Baptist has had on Wheaton. And there's a shot on goal by number 16. That's Witz. That's Jacqueline Witz. 5 goals in the last 6 games of last season. Saved, though, by Morey. Not really too much of a challenge for her on that one. The punt goes all the way up to Orweiler, who eventually played it to Lee, and Lee lost it to Cal Baptist, and there's some rough contact right there. Lauren Lindner, she's going to put a stop to anything that comes in the back. And again, carrying the ball up, that's so great to have such a versatile sweeper where you can trust her with the ball, carrying it up the field. It makes your whole team so much more dangerous. It's going to make one of the defenders of the other team commit, and in doing so, you're going to open up a host of more options. Mosier plays the ball up the field, intercepted by Jennings. Jennings and Berg battling for it. Berg touches to Lee. Lee's got a great through ball there to Kleinstra. Kleinstra has it at the top left corner of the box. Now on the end line. Keeps it in play and off of Cal Baptist for another corner kick.
And this might be something that we see a lot of this year.
Corner kicks. We've already got 4 in the first 9 minutes of this first half. Still 0-0 if you're just joining us. 0-0 Wheaton and Cal Baptist. 36 minutes left in the first half. It looks like it's going to be another short kick. It is. Foltz touched it to Kleinstra. Kleinstra plays it through them to Lee. Lee's got nobody on her in the box. She takes the shot off of a defender and out of bounds for another corner. I'm going to lose count here pretty quick, folks. This is corner kick number 5, I believe. If you want to, you can follow live stats online. Go to athletics.wheaton.edu. Click on women's soccer, and you can follow live statistics online. Kleinstra takes it into the box, needs a negative ball, played off of the defender, and cleared to Carsons, though, and then she loses it to Triassi. Triassi gets taken out a little bit by Kishkunas. No call. Carsons has it. Mosier now. It's a little bit of a pileup in the middle of the field, and Carsons comes away with it and plays it away from pressure to Foltz on the near side. Foltz plays up to Berg, and that's touched by Nicasio back to Jennings, and Jennings plays it up. Delatorre comes up with a header, and a little push in the back there. That's not going to escape the referee. Nicasio with a little push in the back on Berg. This is from probably about, say, 20, little less than 30 yards out. Mosier takes it, plays a great ball into the box, a little long even. Did that go off the keeper? It went out of bounds. They're going to call it.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to visit the Thunder concession stand.
They call it a goal kick.
Serving fresh squeezed lemonade and other wonderful things to eat.
Looked like the center referee motioned to the corner at first, but goal kick, and it's a low kick taken. Played up, and Kishkunas comes up with it. Kishkunas plays up to Lee. Lee gets it taken from her, and now De Silva has the ball in the middle of the field. De Silva plays over to Nicasio. Excuse me, Witz. Witz has it now, coming up the field. Witz plays it to Merritt. Merritt plays it back. Cal Baptist takes a long shot off Lidner around the top of the 18. And Carsons plays it now, trying to get it up the field. Carsons carrying it a little bit now. Drops back to Foltz. Foltz plays it up to Lee. Lee's got it. It's a 3-on-4. Lee beats one defender. It's a 3-on-3. Lee's got to beat this one, and they got numbers. Plays it up to Berg, and that's intercepted and played out by Brittany Shea, senior defender from California. That's going to be a handball, and it's going to be Wheaton ball off the handball. Lindner's going to take the kick on Wheaton's side of the field, plays it back all the way across the field to Mosier. Mosier's got it, looking long, plays it up long to Lee in the far corner. Played a great switch ball right there. Kleinstra can beat these two defenders. She does. She's got one more, cuts it back to her left foot, back to her right. She's got the goal in front of her, and there's a sliding tackle by Jenna Altmans for Cal Baptist. Takes away another Wheaton chance. Lee's got it now on the near side. Lee kind of doing a little footwork, and here comes the slider, and she slides again. Takes her out. That time it was Nicasio. No call, but it's going to be a Wheaton throw on the near side. 32:30 left in the first half, and students are beginning to file into the stands. This is really going to be a fun season, I believe. Foltz comes up with an interception and touches it out of bounds. It's going to be Cal Baptist throw. Nicasio takes the throw, throws it long. Foltz with another header. She may set a school record this year if they kept track of such things. Plays over to Delatorre in the middle. Delatorre plays up to Lee. Lee plays a great ball to Berg. Berg's got to get a foot on it. She can't. Nicasio comes up with it in the box and plays it all the way up. Not all the way up, probably about a quarter of the field up. And right now, it looks like De Silva is running with the ball. She blows by Mosier. Mosier's trying to keep up with her. Great recovery by Mosier to stay with her. Forces her to the outside and to the touch line. And it's going to be Cal Baptist throw on the sideline. Cal Baptist takes the throw. The throw goes in to Merritt. Merritt does a little kick over her head. And it's going to be a goal kick. Corner kick. Went off of Foltz, I believe. So this is likely the first real chance that Cal Baptist has had. The corner kick is going to be taken by De Silva. Played in, Berg gets ahead on it. Lawrence Lidner's charging. Can't come up with the ball. Ball's played back into the box. And Kish Kunis comes up with it, and she plays it out of bounds on the far side. So I'd say well defended right there. Berg got ahead on it right away. That's what you want. The whole Wheaton women's team is standing up out of the bench area. I mean, you really notice the difference here. Right below your view that you see if you're watching this on WETN. You can also watch this live. Go to Wheaton College WETN. That's the radio, video, all that stuff station, broadcasting basically. And you're going to see a video footage if you're not already. And right below your view right now, to the right-hand side, the whole Wheaton team is up off the bench. And you really see a contrast when you look over at like Cal Baptist or some other teams. And right now they got about half their team in the bench. They're sitting down. The whole Wheaton team is standing up. De Silva with the ball now for Cal Baptist. Takes it left side, plays it, gets it right back. And that's going to roll out of bounds. Should be a Wheaton throw, and it is. It's going to be a Wheaton throw on the far side in their third of the field. Throw goes to Berg. Berg takes it towards the middle, plays it towards the middle to Lidner. Let's see if she carries. She does for 1 or 2 touches and plays it up. And it goes to Orweiler. Orweiler from Wheaton North again, local product. Orweiler taking it out right foot, left foot. Tough touch there and got a little too far ahead of her. Carsons wins the ball in the air, though. Off of the clearance, Carsons plays it back to Lidner. Lidner with the ball at sweeper for Wheaton. Plays it to her left to Foltz. Foltz looks, plays it up to Kleinstra on the left-hand side. Kleinstra, will she beat her defender again? She can't this time, as Triassi got the better of her. And the ball's played to Foltz. She used her foot to bring that one down, and it's intercepted, and that's going to be taken by Nicasio. Nicasio's got it now. Plays a great ball, and that's a shot over the Wheaton goalie. Bounces on the crossbar. It's going to be called a goal. And that's a goal for Jacqueline Witz. That's the girl we had to watch out for. She got a great through ball from Nicasio and just played it over Maury's head. Actually hit the crossbar, hit the goal line, came back up on the crossbar, and then went in the goal. So Wheaton is trailing here 1-0 with 29 minutes left in the first half. Even though they've had the majority of the opportunities, Cal Baptist put that one away. Ball's played over to Foltz now for Wheaton. Foltz plays it up long down the line to Orweiler. She's not going to be able to catch that one. It's going to be a Cal Baptist throw.
The Cal Baptist goal for number 16, Jacqueline Witz, from number 7, Kylie Nicasio. Witz from Nicasio.
It's going to be a throw-in again for Nicasio. She takes it. And it actually looks like we've got 2 Nicasios on this team. Kyrie Nicasio and Kylie Nicasio. And we'll clarify what positions they play. Berg with the ball in the box. She plays it up towards the goal and deflected off the keeper's hands. It's going to be a punt now for Evanson. Evanson with a long kick. That's going to come on Wheaton's side of the field. Who else but Foltz wins that one? Foltz heads it back up the field. And now Cal Baptist has it. Shea's got it on the far side. Shea plays it up to Loza. Loza with the ball trying to go by Mosier. Mosier won't allow it. And she plays it back up the field with her right foot. Lee gets to the ball, plays a little touch to Delatorre. Delatorre somehow managed to get by 2 people. And then there's going to be, they had to bring 4 people on her to stop her. And there's a foul call. Again, on the Nicasios, I believe they'd be sisters. 1 sophomore, 1 freshman. Kyrie Nicasio. They're definitely sisters. They're both from Alta Loma, California. And Kyrie Nicasio is a defender, sophomore. Her sister, Kylie, plays forward and midfield. Kind of reminiscent of the Kleinstra sisters that we had last year, playing for Wheaton and Messiah in the national championship. That would have been a story if anyone had wanted to write about it. Maybe they did. Foltz with little hands in the back right there. So it's going to be Cal Baptist ball. Coming over to take the kick is Jenna Oltmans. Referee adjusts the ball. .26:30 left in the first half here. Wheaton trails Cal Baptist 1-0 on a goal by Witz. And Foltz is going to have the ball now on the near side. Foltz plays it towards the middle of the field to Delatorre. Delatorre turns. Plays it upfield to Berg. Berg has it now coming back to the middle of the field. She's got one on her back hard. Cuts it back. Good idea, but it's touched out, and Nicasio, that's Kylie Nicasio has it. Plays it across to the middle of the field to Janelle Jennings, excuse me. And the ball is played all the way up to Kylie Nicasio, and Foltz intercepts it. Back over to Lidner. Lidner plays the ball up near side. Orweiler's got it. Orweiler's got one defender to beat before midfield. Now she's got two. Now she's got three. They really kind of just converge on her. And Kleinster's got the ball on the near side, plays to Orweiler. She's got a little bit more space in front of her now. Will she take that opportunity to play the ball? She does. Plays to Berg. Berg doesn't turn with it. Plays a through ball to Lee. And Lee's not going to be able to get there before Jennings does. Jennings going to hope to ride that out of bounds, and she does. But let me tell you, Lee just gave a valiant effort right there to get the ball away from Jennings. It's going to be a goal kick for Emily Evanson. (1-0) Cal Baptist leading Wheaton right now. There's another kind of low kick there, and it goes up to Kishkunis, and she can't control it. Ball's taken up by Jacqueline Witz, again, who scored the first goal. Throw in far side. Mosier wins it, and then it's headed out of bounds off of Cal Baptist. It's going to be a Wheaton throw. Mosier's got it. She looks back. Going to throw it forward now. Headed out by Cal Baptist again. We're going to do it again. Move up a few feet and do it again. Looks back again. Likes her options up front. Takes the throw forward to Delatorre. Delatorre gets it taken away and played away. And Cal Baptist got it. And that was a long clearance from about midfield. So I don't know if that was supposed to be a through ball or it looked like Cal Baptist just wanted to kick it as hard as they could. But they were to no avail. They had nobody up there. Foltz with the ball. Turns around, plays to Lidner. Lidner might be in trouble. She plays it up to Karstens. Karstens over to Delatorre. Delatorre brings the ball up. 3 touches, 4. She's still going. And a great ball, and that's to Orweiler. Orweiler has it at the corner of the box, and she's going to let that roll out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Cal Baptist. Again, 1-0. Cal Baptist is leading the Wheaton Thunder right now. We got freshmen aplenty this year again. 10 new freshmen for the Wheaton Women's Thunder soccer team this year. The goal kick is taken and played up, and that's going to be a foul. Hands in the back on Caitlin Kishkunas, one of the freshmen. Also on the field is Jamie Orweiler and then Laura Karsten, who you've heard both of their names plenty already. Felske's putting them right in, and he's hoping for them to contribute right away, and I believe they will be able to. Kick taken. That's a great kick. Up to Mosier. Mosier heads it back out to Delatorre. Delatorre drops it back to Mosier. Mosier plays another one long to Lee. This one's over their heads. Lee's got the ball running off her chest into the box, and the goalie comes out and takes it. That's Evanson. Evanson with a heads-up play right there, knowing that if she doesn't come out, Lee's going to have freedom to run past the defenders and put one in. Long punt. Kleinster can't come up with a header, so who does? Foltz. Foltz kicks it off the defender and out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw on the near side. Kleinster takes the throw up to Orweiler. Orweiler turns, and she cannot quite get it, so that's going to roll out of bounds. About 20 yards further where Wheaton just took their throw. Nicasio takes the throw to her sister, and it's going to go off Orweiler and out of bounds again. So now just slowly moving up the field here. The throw is taken, and Mosier cuts it off. Mosier plays back to Lidner. Lidner's got some time. She's also got about 3 people converging on her. She knows that they're going to be coming at her. Delatorre has it now in the middle of the field. Delatorre has it, and now Lee's got it. Lee looking for some help. Plays it all the way across the field to Kish Kunis. Keeps it in play. Great effort to keep it in play from going out of bounds on the far side. Berg's running with it in the box, and she cannot come up with it. It's going to be a corner kick. I believe this is the 6th Wheaton Thunder corner kick with little over 21 minutes left. Getting ready to check in for Wheaton is Allie Kopelman, another freshman, and she is actually from Illinois as well, from Rockford, went to Rockford Lutheran. Kick is taken and played up to Carstens. Carstens has it in the box. Good little deke there, and the shot goes a little bit wide of the goal.
Cal Baptist number 22, Lizzie Bendrick, and for Wheaton number 2, Allie Kopelman.
So Kopelman checks in for Wheaton, and she's going to take out Kish Kunis, and out for Cal Baptist is Kylie Nicasio, and on is Lizzie Bendrick. So having one of the Nicasio sisters out, that's probably a good thing for the Wheaton Thunder. They've been getting a lot of touches on the ball. Goal kick taken. Lee wins the header right back to the goalie. Says, get that back there. Just puts it right back in her hands. It's going to be a punt now. She won't be able to do it on this one. The punt goes a little past midfield. Taken out of the air by Merritt. Taken by Kleinstra. Kleinstra's got it now coming up the field for Wheaton and changes possession once or twice. Now Orweiler's got it coming towards the middle of the field. Several good touches on it. Plays it to Mosier. Tough pass there. Carstens has it now. Carsten with it on the near side. Steps over the ball, looks back to Foltz. Foltz got it. One defender coming up, and that was Giannina Loza from California. Foltz just got taken out there on the header. Won the header, but still got taken out, and that is Lizzie Bendrick, who just checked into the game. Lindner takes the kick, goes short to Kleinstra. Lizzie Bendrick just looking to a little bit of physical play. Lee with the ball now, great turn, sliding tackle. We're seeing that slide a lot by Oltmans and Nicasio. Oltmans had it that time. Oltmans has it now in the middle, trips over the ball. Berg has it, taking it up the field. She might have a through ball to Lee. Berg holds onto it, takes it to her right, up top right corner of her box, cutting back to the middle. Now over, far side, and now it's the freshman, Allie Kopelman with it. She's going to try to get across, and she puts it out of bounds. Goal kick. It's the first little bit of life we've seen from the Thunder in a short while. A little less than 19 minutes left here in the first half. Wheaton trails Cal Baptist 1-0. Again, Wheaton's got a 45-game win streak coming into this game. They are trailing here, but we've seen them come back before. They had a tough game against U of C last year. Lee turns it back to the middle of the box, and that's cleared. Back to Mosier. She has it up in the middle. And Cal Baptist comes up to it with it. Loza with the ball on the far side. Plays it over to Witz. Witz plays it up. And that's going to be taken by Delatorre. No. It looks like Bendrick's got it now. Plays up. Lindner puts it right back to the middle. Mosier's got it. Looks like she's moved up a little out of position. I believe they switched her with the freshman who just came in, Allie Kopelman. Berg's got it. Tries to play it past the defender. And it's played out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw on the far side near the flag. Oh, it's going to be a Cal Baptist throw on the far side near the flag. And it looks like Rebecca Oliver is about to check in for Wheaton. Sophomore from Massachusetts. Next dead ball. Lee has it now in the middle of the field. Plays over to Kopelman. Kopelman, long shot on goal. And well handled by Evanson. Evanson gets another one of her punts. She's been doing this a lot this game. Wheaton's been putting the ball in her hands a lot. May have stepped on the line there. You're not going to see that called very often. Foltz wins another header. Plays it to Kleinstra. Kleinstra with the ball on the near side. It's going to be a throw for Cal Baptist. Headed up. Bender's got it. Lindner with the clearance. It's going up to Lee. Hands in her back. Lee goes up. No call. Some outbursts from the sideline. Kleinstra steps up, takes it. Kleinstra running down the side, passes up to Lee. Lee tries to turn, can't. Hands in her back again. No call. Kleinstra plays it up to Orweiler. Orweiler still 1-0 Cal Baptist with 16:45 left in the first half. And that's cleared now. Attempted attack cleared by Jenna Oltmans. Wheaton's got it now in their back. Mosier with it. Plays it over to Karsten. Karsten, two-sport athlete, actually. She's looking at playing basketball here, too. Played up to Orweiler, and she looks like she's taking out some outcries from the fans that time. No call. Delatorre plays it up to Lee. Lee needs a good turn. She has it. Got the ball on her right foot. Takes a shot left of the goal. No goal. And here are the substitutions.
Number 3, Jamie Herman, and number 14, Rebecca Oliver.
So Rebecca Oliver, sophomore, into the game. She gets Mosier, and Jamie Herman is going to get Maria Delatorre with 16 minutes left, 1-0 Cal Baptist. Herman actually scored the winning goal in the national championship game in Florida. Lee comes up with the goal kick. It's got Berg. Plays it to Berg. Berg has it on her right foot. Tries to cut back left. Can't. Plays it back to Lee. Lee has it at the top of the box now. Got one defender to beat. She beats her. And got help now. That's what happens when you contain. You get help from the midfield coming back. And that's exactly what happened against Wheaton for Cal Baptist that time. Bendrick has it now. Plays a nice ball up. And running is Janina Lopez. I'm sorry, Loza. Good play by Justine Morey coming up out of there, and Orweiler's got it now around midfield. Kleinster has it, plays it to her left, through ball, and that's Jamie Herman running on with the ball. This is her first touches of the season. Herman has it, plays it across the field, and it's kicked out for a throw-in for Wheaton. 15 minutes left here in the first half, 1-0 Cal Baptist. Herman plays it. Tries to play it across the field, can't. Orweiler has it, tries to cut it between her legs. Back to Herman. Now she gets it across the field. Karsten tries to run onto it, can't get it. Kleinster's got it, cuts it back to her left foot. Kleinster looking for support. She's got Foltz. Foltz plays it into the box towards Lee and Berg. Lee heads it to Berg. Berg's got it, top of the box. Trying to mess around with it, does a little spin. Plays it to Orweiler. Orweiler's got it in front of the goal. Goal for the Wheaton Thunder. Jamie Orweiler, the freshman, with the first goal of the season. 1-1. 14:30 left in the first half. That's what you like to see. Coach Pete Felsky said he thought she could contribute right away, coming in with some goals in her high school career. There you go. It was close to being offside. Some of the players were wondering if it was offsides, but Orweiler had it right in front of the goal and put it.
The first of her career for number 5, Jamie Orweiler.
The first of many, hopefully.
Brittany Berg. Orweiler from Berg.
First of many, hopefully. Orweiler now with the ball. Tries to play it up past Loza. Can't. Ball goes now over to De Silva. De Silva plays a through ball. Justine Morey's going to let this roll out of bounds and take the goal kick. That was huge, getting that equalizer before halftime. Wheaton really has been the better team so far this game. Caught a tough break early when Witz scored. Foltz now over to Orweiler on the near side. Orweiler's got Herman on her left, gets it right back from her, and now could play a through ball to Herman. She does. Herman running on, cuts it back towards the middle of the field. She's got Lee in the middle, plays Lee. Lee plays over to Kleinster. Kleinster has it near the top of the box. Kleinster to Berg. Berg with the ball in the box, takes a touch towards her right foot. Berg cuts it back to her left, plays it back, and there's a shot from distance, no good. Followed up with another shot. That's what you like to see, though. Kopelman with a couple shots right there. One of them bounced right back over past a defender, and she just took one right away, right after that. That's what you want to see, some aggressiveness right there. Also following up the play. Even if she doesn't get a shot right there, if Berg has it and she needs some help, she needs some support, Kopelman's going to be right there for her. Goal kick now no longer being taken by Evanson as she wasn't being able to get any air on him. Kleinster plays it up to Berg, intercepted. Now Triassi has it in the middle of the field. Triassi plays a through ball right to Foltz in the back. She moved positions to the back. I'm sorry, she's returning in the back. Herman has it now. Orweiler on the near side. Orweiler up to Lee. Orweiler making a nice run to the middle of the field. Lee still has the ball, plays it across the box. Berg just missed it in the middle of the box right in front of the goal. Berg plays back to Kopelman. Kopelman with a strike, and that's a goal for another Wheaton freshman. Allie Kopelman 2-1 Wheaton, 12:30 left in the first half. 2 minutes after Jamie Orweiler put her first goal through. That's exciting. That assist is going to go to Berg, so she's got 2 assists on the season already. And it looks like Mary Beth Grove is going to check into the game right here. Looks like she's going to get Kelly Foltz, and she does.
In for the Thunder, number 18, Mary Beth Grove. The Thunder goal for number 2, Allie Koppelman. From number 6, Brittany Berg.
So Mary Beth Grove comes in, gets Foltz at left back, and then switches positions promptly with Rebecca Oliver. So Rebecca Oliver is now playing left back. You got Grove at right, Lindner at sweeper. Lindner's got the ball now over on the near side. Just like that, Wheaton has kind of assumed responsibility and taken care of what they needed to take care of. It's going to be a Wheaton goal kick. 2-1 Wheaton, 12 minutes left here in the first half. Maury's going to take the goal kick. Again, all of the Wheaton players still all standing up. Hodina's coming over to midfield. She might be checking in a moment here. Ball's played to Orweiler. I would guess you would probably get Orweiler. Orweiler's got the ball, taking it towards the middle of the field. What poise for a freshman. Orweiler has it, plays it back to Rebecca Oliver. Oliver has got a couple options. She plays it up to Lee. Lee, one-touch pass over to Herman. Herman has it on the near side. Herman plays to Lee. Lee turns with the ball across her body and runs into a defender, beats her, takes it towards the middle of the field, plays back to Grove. Grove with her first touches of the season. Grove plays it across to Kopelman. Kopelman has it on the far side, plays across into the middle of the box to Lee's head. It actually went off a defender's head. And it's going to be Orweiler was going to try to let that roll out for a corner. Did not, and it's actually going to go off Orweiler for a goal kick.
Erin Hodina.
Hodina's coming in, and she's actually going to grab Berg up top. Erin Hodina is someone who can fill many positions for this Wheaton Thunder team. Coach Fels, I mean, it's like a utility player in baseball. You're going to have this girl come in and be able to play just about anything for you, which is crucial. Head ball won by Jamie Orweiler, up to Herman. Orweiler gets it back. Orweiler plays the ball into the box to the defense. Jennings has it now and kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw. 10:20 left in the first half, 2-1 Wheaton. They went down 1-0 when Witt scored for Cal Baptist. Ball's now thrown into the middle and cleared. Rebecca Oliver comes up on the back of Bendrick, and now the ball's going to roll all the way back to the Wheaton side of the field to Lindner. Lindner's got Grove on her right with plenty of space. She plays it to her. Grove with a nice touch there, nice controlling touch. Up the field and plays it up now to Kopelman. Kopelman beats one defender, touched too far in front of her, and Jennings comes up with it and plays it. They're going to say it went off Kopelman, so it's going to be Cal Baptist, the Lancers, throw. I don't know if this is a team rule or if this is just how Wheaton women's soccer is, but all standing, all up on the sideline. Evanson's going to pick up the ball as it rolls into the box. And she's going to have another punt. And that's going to go to Carson. Carson wins the ball in the air, plays it to Kleinstra. Kleinstra all the way over to Hodina. Hodina with her first touches, plays it to Lee. Lee controls it, cuts it through past one defender, and then plays it toward the middle of the field. That's Nicasio who won it for Cal Baptist. Nicasio plays up to the forward position, Bendrick. Lindner has the ball, plays it over to Oliver. Oliver with the ball on the left side, motioning up the field. Looks to cut it back and gets stopped. She's got a throw in now, though. Wheaton throw. That was good D by Giannina Loza. Oliver throws it to Orweiler. Orweiler has it, cuts it towards the middle of the field, back to Oliver. Oliver plays up to Lee. Lee, tough touch there. The ball was in the air, and they're going to call a foul on Jamie Herman. About to check in for Cal Baptist is Adriana Ramirez, senior, plays defense and midfield. But right now it is going to be a free kick for Jenna Oltmans, who's been anchoring this defense. Kick goes long. Oliver tries to get ahead on it, and Bendrick kind of wraps her up. Lindner plays it out with her left foot up to Orweiler on the near side. Orweiler keeps it in play with her head and tries to, a little miscommunication there between Orweiler and Herman. That's gonna be a little while before you start getting to know how each other play. These girls have only been playing with each other for
Substitution for the Lancers, number 25, Adriana Ramirez.
only for about 2 weeks max. So communication comes with time playing with one another. This is going to be a throw from the far side as Ramirez checks into the game. And they wait as Brittany Shea comes off, co-captain with Jenna Oldmans, actually, from the defense. And the throw-in's going to go in and goes out of bounds again, it looks like, or a foul. Hodina was right there in the mix of it. We're going to see, it looks like this is going to be a kick. And it's going to be a throw. Grove to take the throw on the far side. Takes the throw up to Kolpman. Back to Grove. Grove plays it to the middle of the field. Come up with by Merritt. Merritt, now Ramirez just checking in, has the ball. Plays it on the far side. Now Kleinster has it in the middle of the field. Played to Kolpman, back to Kleinster. Kleinster has it now going up the middle of the field, blows by one person. It's 3-on-4 for Wheaton. Over to Lee. Lee has it. She's got Orweiler coming up on her left. Lee cuts it back to her left, and that's cleared by Oltmann. Carson has it now for Wheaton. Plays to Oliver. Oliver plays it back. Lindner lets it roll by, and Grove takes it toward the right side. Grove has it, passes over to Hodina. Hodina's got it. Will she look back to Grove, or she'll look to Lindner in the middle? She hits Lindner in the middle. Lindner has Oliver on her back left supporting her, but plays it up to Carson. Carson with a great turn there. She's got a couple people on her left, tries to play it through, but that's intercepted by Merritt. Merritt was just in great position right there and has the ball in the middle of the field now. Merritt plays it up to Loza. Loza, now ball goes all the way into the goal, a little too far out in front, to Justine Morey. Morey's going to have a touch here, and she punts it. And that's going to go to Hodina, and actually Hodina is not going to be able to get a touch on it. It goes out of bounds for a Cal Baptist throw. Baptist with the ball now near the top of the box. Orweiler's going to play it all the way across the field, actually, and Orweiler's going to keep it in play near the Wheaton corner. Lindner has it, and that's taken by Loza. Orweiler takes it from Loza, and promptly taken back by Cal Baptist. Witts with the ball. Grove comes in, takes the ball out of the air, and there's a shot from Bendrick, excuse me. And ball runs out of bounds for a corner kick. And it looks like checking in pretty soon is going to be Amanda Lammers, freshman from California, for Cal Baptist. It's going to be a corner kick now for Cal Baptist as Wheaton tries to preserve its 2-1 lead with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. Three players back for Cal Baptist. Ball goes in the air, one, and out of bounds, right over the head of the goal. And that was Nicasio.
For Cal Baptist, number 17, Amanda Lammers. And for Wheaton, number 19, Mackenzie Williams.
That was Nicasio who actually won the header. The defender, Nicasio. That would be Kyrie Nicasio, not Kylie. And Lee checks out, and into the game for Wheaton is Mackenzie Williams, a freshman from Sisters, Oregon. And she's going to be playing up top, center forward. Orweiler plays the ball off of Loza, and it's going to be a Wheaton throw on the near side. Whistle here. And we're going to have another substitution. Orweiler's going to check out of the game.
24, Caitlin Labrador.
And Caitlin Labrador checks into the game from Libador. I've been corrected. It's Libador checks into the game from Windsor, California. Loza has the ball near the middle of the field. Lindner goes in hard, plays it all the way up top, and that's dispossessed. Ramirez has it now. Kleinster plays it up to Williams for Wheaton, Mackenzie Williams. And Kleinster's trying to win the ball back in the middle of the field now. Can't do it. Ramirez almost had it, and Kleinster's got it now, and they're going to call a foul. on Lindner, who came backside to help out Kleinstra with the D. So she left her sweeper position, and in doing so, had great communication because Karsten, playing center mid, dropped back and took her position. That's really, really essential. This is going to be a free kick from about 40 yards out. It's taken by Oldmans, plays it into the box, one hop, and Maury comes up with it and receives a little bump from Adriana Ramirez, but promptly plays the ball back out. And Liebador plays it up to Herman. Herman with a step over the ball, near side. Herman plays it up. Jennings comes up with it for Cal Baptist. And now Bendrick's got it for Cal Baptist. Step in by Lindner, great force there. Plays it up to Kleinstra. Kleinstra back to Grove. Grove with a long clearance now. Jennings wins the ball in the air. Bendrick has it. Carstens tries to win it. Lindner wins the ball in the air. And the ball comes back to Ramirez. Ramirez has Bendrick on her right. She plays it to her. Bendrick takes a touch forward and takes a long shot, one hop. And that's going to be Maury's ball in the goal. Really no challenge right there. Maury takes the goal kick. Low kick. Kleinstra heads it up towards midfield. Ramirez misses it. Jennings comes up with it. Kleinstra wins it. And Kopelman runs on the far side. And this ball is going to stay in play on the far side momentarily, and now it's kicked out of bounds by Kopelman. It's going to be Cal Baptist throw. 2-1 Wheaton with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the first half. He had goals by two freshmen so far today. Jamie Orweiler getting her first goal, and Kopelman as well getting her first goal. Brittany Berg had both assists, and that's just the first half, folks. Maybe a little mental lapse, one defensive breakdown.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Led to a goal for Cal Baptist, and actually before and after that, it's really been all Wheaton. But here we've got a little Cal Baptist. Played toward the middle of the field. Lindner dives out for it and pokes it back out to the near side. Herman has it now on the near side. Less than a minute left now in the first half. Herman plays it down the line. Nicasio comes up with it. Nicasio plays it towards the middle of the field, towards Ramirez. Ramirez plays it back to Jennings. Jennings over to Nicasio on the right side. Nicasio still has it on Cal Baptist side of the field, plays it up. Cal Baptist still with the ball. That's Amanda Lammers has it. Lammers plays it over to Witz. This is the danger right here. You cannot let her get a shot off. Witz tries to play the ball across the face of the goal. Saved by Maury. And they're going to call it out of bounds.
Corner kick.
And a corner kick. Looks like Maury's foot was on the line when she caught it. On the goal line. And that's not the face of the goal. That is the right outside the goal. There's the corner kick. Last desperation chance. Headed out by Kleinstra and Kopelman. And that's going to end the first half.
In the first half, the score is Wheaton 2, Cal Baptist 1. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to visit the Thunder concession stand where fresh lemonade is being served. You can also find the restrooms located under the football stadium to the west of the field.
And that's going to end the first half. 2-1 Wheaton over Cal Baptist. So I would say aside from that first goal that Wheaton gave up, it's really been pretty one-sided.
The Invitational continues with the Wheaton Thunder take on Carroll College at 7 p.m. this evening.
If you didn't hear, their Wheaton men's team plays their first game tonight against Carroll College. This is the Bob Batista Invitational. And in a moment here, we'll have some first-half statistics for you. Wheaton women's team walking off the field towards the football field here at Bean Stadium. Little connecting path connects the two of them. Bright, clear day. If you live in Wheaton and you're listening to this and you're thinking, I could go to the game, but I don't want to, or, don't want to waste gas. You're not wasting gas. These are moments worth watching. Come out here and catch the second half, all right? You can get off your kitchen counter, stool, and just walk on over here to Bean Stadium. So for Cal Baptist, the Lancers, Emily Evanson in goal, played the entire first half. 2 goals against, made 5 saves. Justine Maury had 1 goal against, made a save. For Wheaton, 3 shots and all of them on goal for freshman Jamie Orweiler. 1 of those went in. That was their first goal. That was the equalizer with about 14:30 left in the first half. Berg, again, no shots, but she's got both of the assists. Laura Karsten freshman, has got 2 shots, 1 on goal. Taryn Lee's got 2 shots. Mosier's got a shot on goal. And Kopelman has 4 shots, 2 of them on goal, and 1 of them in the back of the net. Foul-wise, Cal Baptist has been, I wouldn't say they've been more aggressive than Wheaton, but they've definitely had more fouls called on them, 8-4 foul-wise. So let's see, 16:04 into the game, Witts had her first goal of the season, making it 6 out of 7 games now that Witts has scored a goal in. Orweiler scored 30 minutes and 30 seconds into the first half, and 2 minutes exactly later, Kopelman scored, and that assist was from Berg, as was the first one. Orweiler fielded the assist from Berg. For Cal Baptist, Jacqueline Witts with 2 shots, both on goal, 1 goal. Kyrie Nicasio with a shot, Fabiola De Silva with a shot, and Kylie Nicasio. That is the forward midfielder for them.
It's time for a check of the Brownies Pizza scoreboard. Earlier today in the 2008
Had 1 assist.
DePaul University defeated Eastern University by a score of 2-0.
And Lizzie Bendrick had 1 shot.
5-1 victor.
Wheaton shots actually had 7 more shots than Cal Baptist, 12-5 in the first half. And Wheaton had 6 corner kicks in the first half. 4 of those were in about the first 9 minutes.
Brownies Pizza of Glen Helen is the sponsor of the Thunder.
And shortly enough, you will be coming back here for the start of the second half.
bpizza.com.
But as for now, we send it back to Ben Wade in the studio. Ben?
Thank you for listening to another great day of WETN Sports. You are listening currently to the Wheaton women's soccer team leading California Baptist 2-1 at halftime. Right now we're going to send it to a Kelly Foltz interview, a starter for the Wheaton Thunder, and then we will bring it back to give you the second half of today's exciting game.
This is the Thunder Sports Report. I'm Dan Balo, and for this edition, we're talking with Kelly Foltz, who's a senior defender on the Wheaton College women's soccer team. And Kelly, you've experienced 2 national championships, and you've got entering into a 2008 season, ranked number 1 in the country preseason. How do you? Is this becoming old hat for you, or is this an exciting season?
Oh, not at all. It is not old hat. Actually, Pete, our coach, just talked to us yesterday about really appreciating the uniqueness of each season, and I think that's something that we're really working on doing. We have a whole new team this year. Half our team is brand new and half is returners, and I think we're really excited for this year. It's definitely going to be different, but we're hoping to get some really good things out of it and really enjoy my senior year and just have fun and go work hard.
Now, there's like a burning question I have here. Like, okay, it's November, and you're from La Jolla, California. Okay, maybe you can see where this is going. It's November in Chicago. It's about 41 degrees. You're outside playing. You're freezing out there. Now, what the Sea Lions are doing down at the waterfront in La Jolla crosses your mind. Come on, admit it, right?
Oh, absolutely. But there's no place I'd rather be over Thanksgiving than either Orlando or Greensboro, North Carolina.
Actually, that was a test that Pete Felsky wanted me to, their teammates were wanting to make sure you're totally invested in this team.
Hopefully I passed.
Now, it was probably an adjustment when you came to Wheaton, because you played in California, Southern California, pretty decent weather all year long, and now you have the season issue. Was an adjustment as a freshman?
Oh, absolutely. Soccer in Southern California for high school is actually a winter sport. So we're out playing during the winter, and those are our good soccer months. So it was definitely an adjustment. Never owned any Under Armour soccer gear, no gloves, any of that. So had to go out and get a whole new wardrobe for soccer, but I got showed the ropes and learned it pretty early on. So.
Well, the good thing is you played the national championship games down in Florida, so maybe that's a driving thing for that. Now, you played defense. Do you enjoy defense? Do you kind of deep down wish you could be up there as scoring goals or things like that? I'm putting you on the spot here.
No, I'm not a flashy player. I leave the glory for other people. Defense is kind of it's an underrated position, but we come in, we do our job, and I think we did a pretty good job the past couple years. But defense is pretty important. I mean, it's essential to winning games. You can't let too many goals in, and we're going to have a whole new defense this year. We lost a lot of really solid girls, but I think it'll give opportunity to new girls to kind of show what they're made of. And defense is really important. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and hopefully this year will be the same. We'll have pretty strong, solid defense, and just work really hard and leave the rest of it up to those solid forwards we have up there. I don't think scoring will be a problem this year. So.
Now, you have a unique perspective being in the defense. I mean, you can see the whole game is in front of you, basically, whereas some of the forwards and even the midfielders, things get behind them at times, hopefully not too often. But are you able to see things, and can you call out coverages and all sorts of things from your perspective? I mean, is that part of your job?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, talking is a huge part of our job back in defense. Being on a girls' team, talking is never really an issue with us. We do that quite a bit, but communication on the field is really important. And it starts in the back. We start with sweeper, and it's really important to stay organized and stay marked up, and have everyone make sure they're doing their job. And if someone's slacking, we're not afraid to call them out and point it out, and tell girls to get back and help out if they're not working hard. So communication is really important, and it definitely starts in the defense.
Now, 2 years ago, you went through, what was it, the last 14 games of the season or 10 games of the season without giving up one goal. And now, did that become a sense of you really, that just was exciting to you as defenders to have that kind of record? I mean, that seems to be a great endorsement of your work if you're able to shut the other team out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, we take a lot of pride in what we do. We don't like the other team to score, and if we do our job, things just kind of fall into place. And actually, 2 years ago, during our shutout streak in the national championship, one of our goalkeepers made us a bet that we'd each get a gallon of ice cream if we didn't let in a single goal during the national tournament. And we held her to that, and we got our ice cream. So it made it worth it, if not for the ice cream. But
well, at Division III schools, you don't. That's the only payment you get.
Absolutely.
Well, that's a good Bon Appetit ice cream is not too bad either, I would imagine. Now, you have an elementary ed major. Do you, what grade are you sort of zeroing in on that you'd like to teach?
I really like the younger kids. I'm not too tall myself, so I gotta teach them when they don't get taller than I am. You know, kindergarten and first grade is really where my heart is. So I just love the little kids, get to impact their lives early on, and you know that's such an important time in development. And you know they're just learning how to be a student. They're learning how to handle the classroom and handle the teachers and working with other students and. It's fun. I mean, I can't wait to just play with kids all day and get paid. So I'm really excited.
Now, do you see yourself after graduation, working in soccer, with youth leagues or something like that long term? I mean, obviously, if you're in schools, there'll be activities like that. Do you have sort of a vision of what you'd like your life to turn out like?
Yeah, I mean, I would love to. Soccer has been such a huge part of my life for the past 21 years, and
Hey, this is Ben Wade, and welcome back to WETN Sports. We are wanting to give you the second half of today's game, where the Wheaton women's soccer team is leading California Baptist 2-1. We're sorry we had to cut that interview a little bit short with Kelly Foltz, but hopefully you'll be able to listen to her play on the field instead of just talk about it. So now we are going to send it out to Noah Helm, who has the rest of today's game out at Bean Stadium, where the women Wheaton soccer team is leading California Baptist 2-1.
Welcome back to Bean Stadium. That was a very interesting interview you just listened to if you stayed in for halftime with Kelly Foltz, just talking about her position on the team and how I love the part where she's about how they're not afraid to call some girls out if they're not going after it. That's what it takes when you have a championship caliber team almost every year. The Wheaton team's walking back onto the field now here at Bean Stadium, named after Joe Bean, Coach Joe Bean, who coached the men's team for 38 years and actually 7 more years of collegiate coaching, so that's 45 years total. And Coach Bean is the winningest men's soccer coach in NCAA history. If you don't want to come out here to Bean Stadium just to see this magnificent stadium, which was named after this magnificent man, then I don't know how else I can convince you. But the stadium seats 2,000 people. We've got probably, I've actually got Danny Peterson here next to me. She's observing. She's going to be calling the game with me tomorrow. We've got, how many people would you say?
Maybe like 200-300.
She says maybe 200-300 people. I would guess more towards maybe 1,500 people out here right now. No, we got 200 or 300 people. You're welcome to come out. It's a great thing to bring the kids to. If not today, then tomorrow. The women's team plays at 4:30 tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, and if not now, what about tonight? At 7 o'clock, the men's soccer team is going to be kicking off against Carroll College. Actually, the men's team exited to Loris, who actually made it to the Final Four of the national championships last year. So you've got a lot of returning talent on that team. I'm going to be working that game, doing color commentary. I'm going to have Mark McAdam next to me. He's going to be doing play-by-play. But right now, we've got the Wheaton women's team. And in the first half, again, if you're just joining us, Wheaton gave up its first goal of the season about 16 minutes into the game when Witz of Cal Baptist, the Lancer Witz, scored on probably a 22-23 yarder from outside. Maury came out a little bit too soon, and Witz put it over her head.
Starting the second half in goal for the Wheaton Thunder, number 01, Ingrid Erickson.
So we do have a change here. Ingrid Erickson is going to be playing goalie for Wheaton. She appeared in 5 games last year and had a goals against average of 1.14. So she had 6 saves, saved 86% of the shots that were taken at her. And, I mean, it's tough to replace Kristen Eggert, who had a .45 goals against average last year. But we've got some solid goalies again this year. Erickson, Maury, Chase Pounds, and Carly Olson for Wheaton. Looks like Wheaton is going to be starting. We'll kind of go through here seeing who's on the field. Caitlin Kishkunis is back on the field Berg's up top with Lee on the far side. Now Wheaton's going to be playing towards Chicago, so that's east. Wheaton's running east. Cal Baptist is running west. Wind's blowing east a little bit. Not that that affects it too much. Mosier's in the back with Lidner and Foltz. Foltz is on Lidner's right, and Mosier is on. I'm sorry, Foltz is on Lidner's left, and Mosier is on the right. Right in front of her at center mid, a little bit of a stopper center mid position, is Karsten. She played up a lot, but she was also getting back, covering for Lidner. Great communication. Again, Foltz talked about that too. And the referee signals were underway, and here goes the second half. 2-1 Wheaton at the beginning of the second half. Berg has the ball, taking it far side, plays it up, and that's up to Lee. Lee has the ball. Jennings covering her. Jennings wins the ball, plays it to Nicasio. Nicasio plays it up. Berg has it now for Wheaton. Coming back the other way. Berg plays a through ball to Lee, and that's going to be an offsides call.
Offside.
The first one of the year for Wheaton. It's going to be a free kick for the Lancers from, let's see, about 18 yards out, top right corner of their box. 2-1, Wheaton College with the lead with 44 minutes left in the second half. Kick goes up, referee is in play and actually almost kind of interferes with that one. Cal Baptist has it. They're going to play it across to Nicasio on the far side. Nicasio plays it up to Bendrick, who saw significant time in the first half coming off the bench. Lidner has it, plays it with her left foot up to Orweiler. Orweiler with her first goal of the season in the first half. Got it right in the middle of the box and just knew exactly what to do with it. She's got Kish Kunis on her right. She tries to play it up to Berg ahead of her, and that's intercepted. Altmans with the ball, passes it up to Ramirez. Ramirez almost has it taken by Delatorre. Delatorre now marking, and there's a through ball up all the way to Bendrick, and Lidner's going to stay with her. Can't let Bendrick stay in goal side. So for those of you who are not familiar with what that term means, you're going to stay in between your defender and your goal so as to prevent, the ball going towards the goal whatsoever. Again, Ingrid Erickson is in goal. And Kleinster plays the ball up on the far side. Orweiler tries to catch it, and it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Lancers. Nicasio takes the throw. Played all the way back, up now. Cleared by Wheaton defense to Lee. Lee plays it across in the middle of the field. Kish Kunis with the ball. Great call for it. She's sprinting up the field unguarded. She's got Berg on her right. Lee on her left. Plays it to Lee in the middle of the field. Lee has the ball. Sliding dive by Evanson. Great save. Thought Lee had her first one of the season there. She had 63 points last year. We're going to find out how many goals and how many assists she had for you. She had 27 goals and 9 assists last year for 63 points total. Played in all 27 games, all 27 victories. Carson has it now on the far side, plays it back to Foltz. Foltz plays it up top. Lee has it now, traps it across the body with the chest, and they're going to call a handball.
Why are we so far away?
They're going to call a handball on Lee, so it's going to be a free kick for Cal. Excuse me, it's going to be a free kick for Cal Baptist. We got the coach right below here yelling out instructions to his Cal Baptist team. And if you're a student here, I know a couple guys, Matthew Dallas, Zach Forwerda, they don't even have to walk out to the soccer field. They can see it right from their apartment. Ball goes up to Delatorre now. Delatorre has it. Coming back across the field. And defended well there by De Silva. De Silva wins it. Delatorre tries to win it back from her. De Silva plays it on the ground up. Lee had it for a second, then it's played up. And good D by Kish Kunis there. Now with the ball on the far side is going to be Jacqueline Witz. Watch out for her. Mosier gets the ball in the back, plays it up to Lee. Lee tries to win the header, but it goes over. And Altmans has it right now. Back to Jennings. Jennings has it, plays it up in the middle of the field to Ramirez. Ramirez plays it near side. And that's Triassi with the ball. Triassi plays it up all the way up, and Foltz has it now in the middle of the field. And Mosier's going to have to, she doesn't clear it right away. She takes her time, lets it roll back. It's another thing. You don't have to take a touch on the ball if it's coming to you. Like that time, Mosier let it roll. So she doesn't take a touch on it and actually gets in position without even touching the ball. So it comes, you still turn across your body, but you don't bring the ball with you. You let it roll. Lee plays it around Ottmans. Ottmans trying to ride the ball out of the bounce, and she ends up kicking it out of bounds. So good job by Lee there, applying pressure. It's going to be a throw for Wheaton in Cal Baptist's third of the field. Kishkunis is going to take the throw. Kishkunis throws to Berg. Berg's plowed over. And she's okay. She's right up, bounces right back off the field, and walking now towards the middle of the box. And Mosier is going to take the kick here on the near side. All the way on the sideline, and yet inside of 18 yards. So she's probably about 14 yards in, plays it across in the air, and ball, oh my goodness, almost an own goal on that one, it looked like. Good save, though, by Evanson. It went off her defender's head, Nicasio's head, right to her. She actually had to make a diving save on that. Very athletic play. It's going to be a throw-in near midfield. If you're just joining us, a little less than 40 minutes left here in the second half. 2-1 Wheaton College, trying to keep their winning streak alive. They've got to hit 60 to match the national all-time record. They're at 45 right now. Karsten, the freshman, has it. She has played the great majority of the game. Karsten plays it up, tries to get it to Lee, can't get it all the way to her. Delatorre comes up with it. Delatorre plays it to Orweiler. Orweiler back to Delatorre, didn't lead her far enough. And coming up with the ball now is Lee near the middle of the field, touches it outside to where she thought Kishkunis was going to be, but Kishkunis came inside to try to help her out with that one. Again, that's just a little bit of communication that will work itself out as this season progresses. Good save there by Triassi to keep it inbounds. Ball goes in now to Bendrick. Bendrick has it near the top of the box, cuts it back to her right foot, spins back left. Ball play now over to Jacqueline Witz. Look out, Witz with the shot, Erickson with the save. First save for Ingrid Erickson of the season.
Merritt, back in there. Back in there, Merritt, back in there.
Erickson with the punt. Goes low and up to Orweiler. Orweiler has it taken from her, and now it's played to the middle of the field to De Silva. De Silva has it coming up the middle of the field. Ball on her right foot, she's going left. She plays it across. Lidner plays it all the way up to Ottmans. Ottmans has it. And now Cal Baptist still with the ball near the middle of the field. And there's a long shot from distance. Erickson collects that one nicely. Lindsay Merritt, the senior from Riverside, California, trying to score from about 25 yards out. Mosier has the ball with it. She's got it now on the near side. Coming near, she's got Kishkunis on her right. Plays over to Lee. Lee tries to play to Kishkunis. It's intercepted by Witz. Witz plays it all the way back. Jennings has it now, playing back up the field. Ramirez has it in the middle of the field. Ramirez with some speed. She plays it up and intercepted by Kleinstra. Kleinstra has it playing over to Delatorre. Delatorre can't get a touch on it. Now she gets the second touch after Nicasio touched it. And that's played up to Orweiler. Orweiler sprinting up the left side, facing maybe the toughest defender in Jennings. And Orweiler's knocked down. That's going to be a foul on Jennings. Kind of raises her hands in disgust a little bit, but that was a foul. And Orweiler was back up, I think, even before the whistle stopped blowing. Ball's played in, and Orweiler can't get. They tried to do a quick set piece right there. So you didn't know if Orweiler was going to take it or if Kleinstra was going to take it. And when Kleinstra ended up taking it, Orweiler wasn't exactly sure what they were going to do. Kleinstra wanted to play it quick to Orweiler going towards the post. But again, that's something that communication is going to work out. 2-1, 36-30 left here in the second half. Wheaton College with the lead. The first women's soccer game of the year. Lidner has it in the back. She's got one defender on her. Plays it up to Kishkunis. Kishkunis plays it up again. And that's intercepted by De Silva. De Silva plays it over to Bendrick. Lizzie Bendrick back across the box. One by Kishkunis. She plays it out. On to Triassi. Triassi is really playing well here on this near side. Plays it over to Bendrick, and Bendrick cannot come up with it. And it's out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw. Throw goes into Lidner right across the middle of the box. Lidner plays it to Mosier. Mosier has it on Lidner's left. Plays it up to Orweiler. Orweiler traps it with her chest. Now to her knee. Now to her foot. And she's pushed in the back. No call. Turns back around. Faces upfield. And she's going north now. North in the sense of she's going east towards their goal. Orweiler takes it half the field, plays a through ball to Berg, who was not running onto it. And this girl just took it from midfield to about the top of the box. Looks like Kopelman's going to check in.
Number 2, Allie Kopelman.
Kopelman checks in for Kishkunis. And the kick is taken by Evanson. Evanson of Cal Baptist. Won by Carson. So Lee plays it a little touch around to herself, and Evanson's going to come up with the ball in the box for Cal Baptist. Evanson picks it up. No one really showing short for her. They're only giving her one option, and that's long. That's kind of tough when you're a goalie and you know they're going to keep coming down your throat. And when you get the ball, the only thing you're going to do is punt it long, and Wheaton's going to get it back most likely and come right back down the field. Berg's got it now on the near side. Berg with one defender, tries to beat her towards the sideline, can't. And that's kicked out of bounds by Triassi. It's going to be Wheaton ball. Wheaton throw on the near side. Definitely in striking distance as soon as this gets towards the middle of the field. The throw might go into Lee, and it does. Lee tries to head it over, and it's won by Oldmans. Oldmans with the ball, plays it out with her left foot, and here comes Mosier. Mosier should put this right back in play. She does to Orweiler. Orweiler plays it back to Mosier. Good ball movement here. Mosier plays up, intercepted by Cal Baptist, and Foltz is going to win it now and kick it right out of bounds here on the near side. It's going to be a Cal Baptist throw. Triassi to take the throw for Cal Baptist. 2-1, Wheaton leading with 34 minutes left in the second half. Bendrick has it now. Bendrick turns toward the middle of the field. Bendrick had Merritt open, but Foltz stuck her pretty well. Foltz now over to defend a long shot that goes well wide. And that was by none other than Kyrie Nicasio, the defender who was getting in on the action up front quite a bit today. Erickson takes the kick all the way across the box to Mosier. Orweiler showing line for. Doesn't get it. Up to Lee. Lee has it. Does not turn with the ball. She's got a defender. Oddman's on her back. Plays across to Delatorre. Delatorre bringing it up the field. Tries to play a through ball to Koppelman and can't get it through. Koppelman now almost wins the ball from Nicasio. And that would be the other Nicasio sister, Kylie, the forward midfielder. They're playing right on top of each other. Kyrie Nicasio is playing right back. Kylie Nicasio, the younger one, is playing right mid. Mosier plays the ball long, and that's going to go over the head. Berg's running onto it, trying to put pressure on the goalie, but Evanson's just going to let this one roll into her hands. Good idea there by Mosier. Evanson is going to have another long punt, which doesn't go as long as she'd like. Lee comes up with it in the middle of the field. Lee has got Orweiler, and she can't get the pass through to her. Good step there by Witz. Witz again with 6 goals in her last 7 games if you continue back into last season for Cal Baptist. Orweiler wins the ball and then promptly loses it. Tough touch there. And a through ball is played up to Bendrick. I don't know if she'll get there. She doesn't. Mosier with the ball, plays all the way up. Header won by Triassi. Triassi plays it, and now Carson's got the ball. Carson loses it to Bendrick. Bendrick plays it outside to De Silva. De Silva trying to keep it in bounds, and Mosier touches it out. It's going to be a throw for Cal Baptist. The Lancers take the throw. Goes into De Silva. De Silva plays it to Bendrick. Bendrick looking, has one negative pass to Witz, but she doesn't use it. Plays it on the ground to Lidner in the middle of the field. Plays it up to Delatorre. Delatorre plays it over. Witz has it now. Witz takes a left-footed strike, and that's going to be cleared right off the ground. The shot or pass through ball was on the ground, and Lidner poked it right out, not poked it, pushed it right out of bounds. It's going to be a foul now on Mosier here on the near side, near the top left corner of the box. And this kick is going to be probably from about 32 yards away maybe. I wouldn't say striking distance, but they've got 3 people over the ball, so this could be some sort of set play here. 4 people ready to run into on the box. 1 girl on the wall and 3 on the ball. And Witz runs over the ball. This is a set play. Comes into Erickson. Really no threat there. I think Witz was supposed to get that one, but she didn't continue her run. Erickson has the ball now. Looking left. and puts the ball down on the ground and plays it on the ground over to Kleinstra. Kleinstra has the ball, plays it up to Karstens, gets away. Karstens trying to win it back. Never really got to her in the first place, but did a good job of staying with it. It's going to be a Wheaton throw on the far side. Sub here for Wheaton College, Hodina.
Number 10, Erin Hodina.
Hodina is going to check back into the game for Wheaton College, and she's going to get Delatorre. As Maria jogs off, Hodina is going to take her spot over there. She's going to be playing left mid, and Kleinstra is going to push middle. So she's going to be playing in the middle with Karsten. Long clearance by Lidner there with her right foot. Lee goes up for the header, hands in the back. Jennings, no call. Altman's with the clearance there for Cal Baptist. Carson has the ball, looks negative, doesn't, and beats two girls with a little roundabout dribble. Now Witz has the ball. Witz plays it up, gets it right back on a short 1-2 pass, cuts it back to her left foot. Witz has the ball now. Good tackle by Mosier, and Witz kind of ties her up on the ground, and there's a shot that's going to go well wide. So not nearly as one-sided as it appeared to be possession-wise in the first half. Erickson to take the goal kick for Wheaton. 2-1 Wheaton. 29 minutes left here in the first half. Ball played up to Bendrick. Bendrick has it on Mosier. That's a long strike right there and well over the goal.
And for Wheaton, number 3, Jamie Herman.
Herman's going to check in for Wheaton, and she's going to grab Berg. So Berg's going to take a seat. Herman's going to be playing right forward. And you've got Koppelman on the left. And then you've got Lee, Taryn Lee, in the middle. Long kick taken by Mosier. Played up to Lee. Lee lets it bounce over her head, tries to catch up with it. Herman has it now. Herman near side tries to play it to the corner to Lee, who's calling for it. Goes off a defender and out of bounds. It's going to be Orweiler's throw. Orweiler throws it up to Lee, and it's going to be headed back out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw again. And people are starting to fill in here. And you're seeing the men's teams off to the side on the far side. They're going to be playing again at 7 o'clock. The Wheaton's men's team plays their first game of the season. It's going to be a long kick here for Mosier. We know that she's got the foot to put this on goal. The question is, will it go on goal or will it go to a teammate? She plays it to a teammate, right to Orweiler in the middle of the box. She's pushed down. Herman has it, follows up. Header, goal! And that's Koppelman's second goal of the season. Brilliant header there by Koppelman. Mosier took the kick, went to Orweiler in the middle of the box. Orweiler dropped it back. And I'm going to have to see who that assist was from. But Koppelman with her second goal in her first game. I believe it was Koppelman. We'll find out here in a minute. It was. Confirmation. And we're going to find out who had the assist for you in just one moment.
The Thunder goal, her second of the game for number 2, Allie Koppelman.
It should be from Jamie Herman.
From Jamie Herman and Lauren Mosier.
Right. So
Koppelman from Herman and Mosier.
It's from Herman and Mosier. And Mosier actually took the kick to Orweiler. Orweiler laid it back to Herman, and Herman played it up in the air far post for Koppelman to run onto it. Lee's got the ball now on the far side. 3-1 Wheaton if you're just joining us. It was 1-0 for Cal Baptist until Wheaton scored 2 goals within 2 minutes in the first half. And regaining composure here in the second half, as it looked like Cal Baptist might have a little fight in them to try to tie this thing up. But Wheaton comes through with a goal to push the lead to 2. 3-1 Wheaton with 26:30 left here in the second half. Ball is played back now, and Cal Baptist has it on Wheaton's side of the field. Ball played to Ramirez. Ramirez plays it in the air up to Witz. Can't get it, and Witz can't really control it. Plays it to Lidner, and there's a strike. Good save. Strike from the top of the box. Good save by Erickson. And I believe that was Lindsay Merritt with that shot. Great hands there by Erickson. Hodina's got it on the far side. She's playing left mid again. Hodina drops it to Foltz. Foltz has got the defense behind her. She plays it to Lindner. Lindner traps across the body and switches direction of the field over to Mosier. Mosier can take some steps up now if she wants. She doesn't have any defender immediately in front of her. She decides to play a long ball across the field. Great ball to Koppelman. Koppelman controls it. Has Kleinster in the middle of the field, uses her. Kleinster's got some options to her right. She plays one of them to Herman, and that's going to be intercepted, but played right back to Lee. Lee has it in the middle of the field, plays it back. Drop pass to Carson. Carson plays it to her right. Negative. Over to Mosier. Mosier with the big foot. We know she can put this in the box. She pulls it back and then pulls it back upfield and then goes through a defender. Mosier still with the ball. Plays it middle to Carson. Carson standing there in the middle of the field. Switches the field, over to Hodina. Hodina drops it to Foltz. Foltz plays it all the way across the middle of the field to Mosier. It looks like they're just playing possession right now. This is about 10, 12 passes in a row. Mosier plays it upfield, through ball to Herman, and that's going to be intercepted by Triassi. And another slide, unnecessary maybe, but Giannina Loza kicks it out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw, 3-1 Wheaton, 24:50 left in the second half. And there's going to be a through ball played, and Lindner is going to try to catch up with Lizzie Bendrick. She does. Bendrick cuts it towards the middle of the field, takes a shot from, I would say, a good 45 yards out, right into Erickson's hands. It was a good strike, though. I didn't think it was going to come nearly as close as it did. But Erickson with the save. Carson with it now in the middle of the field, drops back to Lindner. Again, you can follow this live online. Go to athletics.wheaton.edu. Click on Women's Soccer, and you can follow this live online statistically, or you can watch it if you're not already. Lee has the ball in the middle of the field. Little flip pass to Kleinster. Kleinster back to Lee. Lee has the ball on her left foot, plays it up, and that's going to run out of bounds as Hodina couldn't catch it and Koppelman couldn't catch it. There's going to be a sub.
Number 10, Giannina Loza.
Loza checks back into the game, and she's calling out Lindsay Merritt. So Merritt checks. She's actually moving Merritt up to forward, and she's going to grab Lizzie Bendrick. So Loza checks into the game. She's going to be playing, it looks like, center mid, and she moves Merritt up to striker. She's playing up top now. And Kylie Nicasio with the ball on the far side dribbles it out of bounds before trying to send a through ball. It's going to be a Wheaton throw. Hodina's going to take this throw in front of an ever-growing crowd of fans. Maybe you guys are listening to me out there. That'd be nice. You guys taking some advice coming out on this beautiful day. Again, 7 o'clock, the Wheaton's men's team is playing Carroll College. Lee with the ball, does a little spin around, plays it up to Koppelman. Koppelman, the freshman, with 2 goals already today. Koppelman has it, takes it right, plays back middle of the field to fellow freshman Karsten. Karsten plays over to Mosier. Mosier has the ball now. Mosier plays all the way right to Orweiler. Can she get there before the defender? No, but she maintains possession of the ball with the ball on the far side. Takes the ball. You got the train coming behind us, so it might be hard to hear for a second. Orweiler has the ball, plays it back to Mosier, and it's going to run out of bounds off of Cal Baptist. Kleinster has it, plays to Mosier. Mosier plays it left foot into the middle of the field, and that's whiffed by Altmans. Yet De Silva comes up with it and plays it all the way up to Loza. Loza lets it run to Merritt, who she switched positions with. Merritt plays it up. Mosier has it, kicks it right back to Lindner. Lindner has it, kind of plays it past Merritt, plays it off of Kleinster, really too close to be able to control that pass. And now running in is Cal Baptist. Baptist plays it to the middle of the field. They've got a shot. And Ingrid Erickson with a beautiful save there. Falling over to her right, and the coaches from Cal Baptist are complaining they wanted a foul in the box. It looked like there might have been one, but Erickson, regardless, had a fantastic save right there. A little push on the far side. It really should not sedate the anger or the amazement from the Cal Baptist coaches that a foul was not called in the box. Carson with the ball in the middle of the field, actually has an older brother who goes to Wheaton, Wes. Wes, if you're listening. Your sister's playing well. Ball is going to be thrown in on the far side. 3-1 Wheaton, 21 minutes left here in the second half. Foltz to take the throw in for Wheaton around midfield, throws it up, and that's one in the air by Cal Baptist. Loza has it in the middle of the field. Loza passes to De Silva for Baptist. De Silva back over to Loza, and there's great help D coming all the way back from up top is Herman. Herman trying to catch up now with Triassi as they had to play it negative. Triassi tries to play it up to Witz, and Mosier clears it up to Lee. The ball bounces over. Lee, if she could not come up with that, but if she could have, it would have just been her and Jennings. Great hustle by Herman to win the ball back for Wheaton, and Lee's got a defender on her back now. And there's a foul call, maybe just a little too out of control running up to Lee. There might not have been a foul, but the way that Loza was running up to Lee just kind of looked a little bit off balance. A lot of times that's a flare for the referees. Makes it a lot easier for them to call fouls. Kleinstra has it now, plays the through ball to Orweiler. Orweiler has it, plays it middle of the box to Herman. Herman lets it roll. Lee can't come up with it, and the ball goes back to Baptist. Now De Silva has it. De Silva tries to play it up. Mosier steps in front. Mosier, great job coming from the outside back spot to step in front. Now she's got to get back, though, to prevent a counterattack. Herman has the ball on the far side. Herman with one defender to beat. Still with the ball on the far side. Beats that defender, and here comes another one, and that's going to go off Herman for a goal kick. Here comes a substitution.
Substitution for Cal Baptist, number 3, Brittany Shea.
Brittany Shea, defender, captain for Cal Baptist, is going to check in for Fabiola De Silva. De Silva is only a freshman, really playing a great game. She's from Brazil. Goal kick is played up, and Orweiler almost wins it. That girl's going to see a lot of minutes this year. It's going to be a Cal Baptist throw on the far side. 3 substitutions getting ready to check in for Wheaton. Ann Turner, freshman. Brittany Berg, who you've heard. And then also coming back in, Maria Delatorre, who was taken out sometime in the first half. Foltz wins the ball in the back for Wheaton. Ball bounces over Loza's head. And they're going to call a foul on Wheaton. That's either on Kleinstra or Mosier. Step in by Foltz, and that's a strong foot. She had a great interview at halftime, and she's not super tall, so you don't think she would be able to have that big of a clearance, but she just kind of powered that one out of the back.
And number 8, number 6, Brittany Berg. Number 9, Mia Delatorre. And number 23, Ann Turner.
So Maria Delatorre, Brittany Berg, and Ann Turner check in for Wheaton. Ann playing her first minutes here, gets the ball right away. Literally first second that she's in, the throw-in goes to her, and she controlled it nicely, played it back to Mosier, and Mosier played it up top. Turner is from Wyoming, Ohio. And that is in Ohio, not Wyoming. So there is a Wyoming in Ohio. Turner plays a nice through ball up to Koppelman. This is a very talented freshman. 10 freshmen on this squad. It's really remarkable. Lee has the ball in the middle of the box. Lee touches to her left foot, takes a shot, and that's the first goal for Taryn Lee of the 2008 season. Lee got the ball in the middle. So we had Turner pass it to Koppelman. Koppelman had it on the far side. Koppelman played it back over to Lee in the middle of the field. When Koppelman had it on the far side, you saw a couple things happen.
The Thunder goal, her first of the season, for number 16, Taryn Lee. For number 2, Allie Koppelman.
You saw
Lee from Koppelman.
You saw Janelle Jennings step over, which created more space in the middle. And when she stepped over, actually that's what Jennings and Altmans are talking about right now, is that set of communication that they need to have as center defense, because it left Lee wide open in the middle. She got it, and
substitution number 18, Mary Beth Groves.
Altmans tried to step over, but Lee, with a nifty touch to her left foot, was able to put that one right by. Grove checks into the game, gets Mosier, takes the throw immediately. Lindner has it. Lindner controlling, plays over to Foltz. Foltz has got one player coming onto her. She plays it over to Hodina on the far side. 4-1, Wheaton College winning. 17 minutes left here in the second half. So after being down 1-0, Wheaton College has responded by 2 goals from Allie Koppelman one from Jamie Orweiler, and the first goal of the season, most recent, from Taryn Lee, who led Wheaton in points last year with 63. Orweiler has the ball now on the near side, on Wheaton's side of the field, playing right mid, plays it up to Delatorre in the middle. Delatorre is playing center attacking mid. Delatorre plays it back over to Turner. Turner has the ball up the middle of the field, plays it to Lee. Lee has it in traffic, plays it back to Delatorre. Delatorre may play it back to Foltz, and she does. Foltz has it now at left back, plays it square to Lidner. Lidner plays it square to Grove. Great ball movement here. Grove has the ball on the right side, plays it up to Berg. Berg has the ball, good touch, keeping it in front of her, and plays it outside to Orweiler. Orweiler trying to keep it in and just cannot right there. Pass was a little too far out in front. It's going to be a sub here for Cal Baptist.
Entering for Cal Baptist, number 17, Amanda Lammers.
So Lammers checks back into the game for Cal Baptist. She's going to grab Ramirez. 4-1, 15 minutes, a little over 15 minutes left here in the second half. 4-1, Wheaton College women's team winning. Orweiler has the ball on the near side, Orweiler plays negative to Lee. Lee touches to Delatorre. Delatorre has it at the top of the box. Delatorre back over to Lee. Few many touches in the box there. Lidner has it now around midfield. Lidner plays over to Hodina. Hodina has it on the far side. Plays it up to the freshman, probably the star of the game so far with 2 goals already. That's Allie Koppelman. Koppelman has it now. She's got to play a negative ball here. She does. Perfect pass to Lee. Lee has a shot with her left, just over the crossbar. Let me tell you, these girls are exciting to watch. Mark Price is cheering over there by the pizza up here. Can hardly contain himself. It's going to be a goal kick for Cal Baptist. Ottman takes the kick. Goes up. Orweiler's going to come up with it on the near side. Foltz has got her back, and Orweiler plays it off of a Lancer player for a Wheaton throw, and Mary Beth Grove is going to take the throw. Throw goes into Lee. Lee touches to Delatorre. Delatorre has it on her left foot near the top of the box. Plays it back over. Gets it one time back in the box, and Delatorre by herself finishes right past the goalie. 5-1, Wheaton Thunder. And just like that, a game that looked like it could have been close. The Wheaton women's team has blown this wide open. And here's another substitution. Orweiler's going to come off the field, getting a well-deserved break, and checking on is Laura Sutton.
Number Wheaton, number 15, Laura Sutton.
From Muskegon, Michigan.
First of the season, number 9, Mia Delatorre. For number 2, Allie Koppelman.
And Sutton is listed here as a freshman. And listeners, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she's a sophomore here at Wheaton College, making the team this year. So she's got freshman status on this team. Another substitution here. Coach is beginning to,
Fabiola De Silva.
I was going to say empty the benches, but they're bringing the Brazilian back in. De Silva wants to check in, but the referee is not allowing her to. It's going to be a kick for Oddman near the back, top of the 18. Plays it up. Sutton almost wins a header. Grove comes up with it on her feet. Grove carrying the ball, one touch too many, kicked out of bounds, but Grove will have the throw. And here's the substitution chance. And both teams are going to make a substitution.
Number 8, Fabiola De Silva. And for Wheaton, number 19, Mackenzie Williams.
The scoreboard says 4-1. It is 5-1. And now it says 5. A moment ago it said 4. There's a long shot over the crossbar. Delatorre with that long strike, it looked like. It's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution for Cal Baptist. In goal, number 1, Brittany Buchanan. And for Wheaton, number 14, Rebecca Oliver.
And Rebecca Oliver checks back in, and she's going to play sweeper. She's given Lidner a break, and Lidner's done for today probably with a little over 12 minutes left. And there's a goalie change on the other side. As Evanson came out, she really did her best, but Wheaton had too many chances right up close next to the net. And checking in is Buchanan. Buchanan plays the goal kick up to Berg now has it on the near side. Berg has it, coming in left. Plays it to Delatorre in the middle of the box. Delatorre plays it over, and Wheaton almost has another chance there as just subbed in Mackenzie Williams. Almost had a chance on goal right there in the middle of the box. Low drop kick punt. Don't know if that was intentional, but Sutton has it now, carrying it up the field. Sutton with multiple options. She's got Grove back right. She plays it to Berg up right. Over by the flag. Berg tries to keep it in, goes out of bounds, and Buchanan is going to have another goal kick.
Wheaton, number 24, Kaylin Libador, and number 4, Kaylin Kishkunis.
That's going to be 2 substitutions for Wheaton College. Caitlin Kishkunis checks in, and Berg checks out. And also for Wheaton, freshman Caitlin Libador checks in, and Kelly Foltz checks out. So Coach Felsky he's always done a great job with playing time, but this team is, again, another thing that we talk about a lot, depth. This team is so deep, you could put any one of these girls on the bench in this game and have success. Ball's played into Turner. Turner with the ball from Wyoming, Ohio. That's Ohio, not Wyoming. It's the city Wyoming in Ohio. Delatorre plays the ball back to Oliver. Oliver playing sweeper, plays it right to Grove. Grove turns the ball across her body, plays it back. Maybe looking middle here. She does. Delatorre. Ball goes a little too far out in front, and Turner's going to try to catch up with it now. But before she does, coming in is Allie Koppelman. Koppelman wins it. Hodina plays it back up to Koppelman. Koppelman plays it back to Oliver. Oliver goes right back up to Hodina on the left side, far side. Wheaton running with the ball now. The ball's played all the way up to Mackenzie Williams, who checked in the game recently. Williams trying to take it goal line. Rides it out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for the Lancers. Kick taken by Buchanan. Delatorre wins the header. Kishkunis trying to catch up with that. Now Sutton's running onto the ball, trying to take it from Brittany Shea, co-captain of this Lancer team. Shea plays it up to Witz. Witz, the leading scorer. Witz stays with it after muscling through 2 defenders. Turner comes up, and she can't take it from Witz, but she kicks it away from her. Oliver plays it up the side. Won by Shea. Sutton now comes up into it in the middle of the field. Koppelman has it, plays to Turner. Turner brings the ball down out of the air, and now Jennings has it, and she plays the ball over now eventually to Shea. Shea with the ball on the near side, and she plays it out of bounds. Good catch.
Heading into goal, number 1, Carly Olson.
Carly Olson is going to check into the game for Ingrid Erickson. Carly Olson was actually a tennis player. Look at that. She was a tennis player, had 1 more year of eligibility, so she came out for soccer. That's what we like to see here at Wheaton. Hodina with the ball now in the middle of the field. She's pushed down. Ref says play on. Maybe an advantage call there. And Williams with the ball for Wheaton. Mackenzie Williams lays it back to another freshman, Caitlin Libador. Libador plays it up to Delatorre. Plays it back square to Hodina. Hodina, a little juke. Oh, beautiful there. Plays it back to Delatorre eventually. Oliver coming up now. Oliver has it in the middle of the field, plays it straight up to Delatorre. Turner can't come up with it in the middle. Back to Oliver. Turner has it now in the middle of the field, plays it back to Grove. A lot of touches there in the middle of the field. Grove has it, passes line to Sutton. Sutton tries to turn line, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Wheaton throw. Substitution.
Number 21, Carrie Kashaba.
Checking in for Wheaton, another freshman, Carrie Kashaba, and she's going to grab Hodina.
Yeah, she's probably thinking, this is easy compared to tennis.
Throw in by Sutton. Up, and it's going to go out of bounds, and this throw in for Wheaton is going to be taken by Koppelman. Koppelman throws it in to Sutton. Sutton back to Koppelman. Koppelman looking for her options. She's trying to play it away from pressure on the dribble, plays it to Turner. Turner turns with it across her body. Turner plays it over to Libador. Libador plays it over all the way far side, just checking in. And that was Carrie Kashaba. Kashaba still with it, now plays it up top. And It's dispossessed. It's going to be a throw-in actually now on the far side. Ref looks for subs. There are none. So the referee continues play. Kashaba with the ball. Has it run out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in by the flag. 5-1 Wheaton College right now over Cal Baptist Lancers with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second half. Looking for its first win of the season. This would extend Wheaton's winning streak to 46 games. Ball runs up to Wheaton, up now in the middle of the field. Sutton has it, tries to play it up, dispossessed. Del Torre comes up with it in the middle. Del Torre plays to Turner. Turner plays it back over to Kashaba. Kashaba loses it. Now Turner has it and plays it over to Del Torre. Del Torre plays it to Sutton. Sutton drops it back to Grove. Grove fakes up the line and plays it back to Oliver. Oliver's got one girl charging on. Oliver plays it up, and that's going to be a change of possession as Triasi comes over with it. Triasi tries to keep it, and Sutton does a good job of riding it out. And it's going to be a Wheaton throw. Passes to Koppelman. Sutton gets it right back from Koppelman. And plays a nice ball. And that ball's to Kish Kunis. Kish Kunis with the ball, running up near the top right side of the box. Little Deke passes over to Koppelman. Koppelman tries to keep it in play. Can't. It's going to go out of bounds for a throw-in. 5-1, 5:30 left in the game. Wheaton College women's soccer team with, I would say, a great beginning to the season so far, especially after losing 7 of your starters. The goal kick is taken by Buchanan. Goes up to Witz. Witz plays it up, and that's going to be Wheaton ball now. Oliver with it in the back. Oliver plays it up to Sutton. That's dispossessed, and Triasi comes up with it. Triasi to Witz. Triasi now with the ball, plays it over, and Grove steps in and dispossesses Witz. It's going to go all the way back to Ottman. Altman plays the ball out to her right, and that's going to be Nicasio. Kyrie Nicasio, the defender. Not Kylie, her sister. Ball goes up now to Williams. Williams plays it up to a streaking Wheaton forward, and that would be Kishkunis. Kishkunis is going to let it run out of bounds, and she throws it in. Williams has the ball near the middle of the field for Wheaton now. Kind of looking across the field. She finds Sutton, but good step there by Brittany Shea, veteran defender for the Lancers. Grove is going to take the throw here on the near side. Again, 5-1, 4 minutes left here in the second half. Delatorre plays it over to Grove. Grove plays it middle of the field, and Williams has it now. Williams still has it in the middle of the field. Touch too far out in front of her. Gets it back. Williams has it right at the top of the box. Trying to look to do something with it. Plays it to her left foot. And that's going to be a foul on Williams, even though it looked like Nicasio threw herself into her. It is going to be a foul on Williams, though. You got the football team out here practicing. Their first game is, I believe, the 13th. You can check that online, though. athletics.wheaton.edu. Click on football. You can check their schedule, their roster, preseason rankings, all that good stuff. Wheaton now with the ball on the near side. And Liebador's going to let the ball roll out of bounds. Liebador to take the throw. Throws it up the line to Sutton. Sutton has the ball now, taking it towards the middle of the field. Plays over to Oliver. Oliver got one defender on her. Plays it up over and to Kishaba, excuse me. We've got Kishaba and Kishkunis in the game right now for Wheaton. Kishkunis with the ball now. Plays it across the field to Koppelman. Koppelman has it, turns back, beats one defender, has one more to beat, and she plays a nice through ball to Sutton. Sutton's going to try to get there before it goes out of bounds, and she does. Sutton's got it near the flag. On the near side, ball played to Koppelman, can't quite get there in time. Kishkunis running on to try to defend, and the ball is cleared up to Witz. Grove steps right in and puts that right back in there. Sutton plays the ball out of bounds. It's going to be a substitution first. And then a Wheaton throw as it went off of a Lancer player. 2 minutes left here in the second half, 5-1 Wheaton College. Kishkunis can't win the head ball off the throw-in, and it's going to be cleared out up to Witz. Witz with the only goal for the Lancers today. And the ball's going to run out of bounds. Actually, it's saved, and the goalie's going to pick it up in the box. Compliment tried to play a negative ball across the box, but the goalie came up and just collected it off the ground. And here's a one-on-one here with the keeper. The tennis player gets her first chance and makes a brilliant save. And when I say tennis player, that's Carly Olson, the tennis player who had 1 year of eligibility left and just stopped a one-on-one. All out, just came running up. I wonder if she had to do that many times in front of her other net. Probably not, but that was phenomenal. Oliver turns the ball to her right, plays it over to Grove. Grove kicks the ball straight up in the air, and it's headed out by Wheaton. Turner coming back to help out, and Oliver finally clears it up by midfield. Kishkunis pushed in the back, leveled really, and the ref plays on. Jennings just kind of, Kishkunis is grabbing her neck, just a little bit banged up on that one. She's fine though. She's up and running again. 45 seconds left, 5-1 Wheaton. This is going to be the beginning of hopefully another national title. We'll see. That's definitely the goal. Throw in far side for Wheaton. Again, right now it is about 6:20. In 40 minutes, we're going to have the men's team broadcast live here on Wheaton College Radio, WETN. Grove makes a stop near the back, and Oliver with a great slide up to Delatorre. Little spin move there. Delatorre now has the ball, plays it up to Kishkunis, and the goalie Buchanan comes out and clears it. This should do it. Ball rolls to Grove. This really should do it.
2, 1.
And that is the first win of the season for the Wheaton Women's Thunder soccer team. The first of many, hopefully. Their winning streak goes to 46 games as they score 5 goals here after letting up a first. And this is the beginning of something which is definitely going to be exciting. We'll have statistics for you, final game statistics here in just a moment. 10 freshmen, and 3 or 4 of the goals were scored by freshmen today. Koppelman had 2, Orweiler had 1, and then you had Taryn Lee with 1, and the last goal was scored by, we're going to find out for you anyway. You as a listener may already know if you've been listening this whole game. So Wheaton moves to 1-0 on the season here in their first game against Cal Baptist University, who they've got ties with, as Rob Mao is the assistant coach. We talked about that earlier in the game. The Wheaton women's team running over to greet the fans. You might hear some applause right now from them. You got a solid number of people out here. Again, the men's team to play shortly. They're beginning to take the field. Coach Giuliano bringing them onto the field. But the story right now is the Wheaton women's team won the game 5-1 after going down 1-0 on a little miscommunication in defense. Definitely.
Yeah, Pete, come on up.
We're gonna get Coach Felsky up here. We're gonna plug in a headset for him so he's able to talk. So you guys on the other end can actually hear him.
Mark, how you doing? Well, how are you? Good. Watch the first. Yeah, I'm watching.
Again, the men's team beginning to take the field.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks for asking.
And we're gonna plug this in real quick for Coach Felsky. Coach, thanks for joining us. Is that a little loud?
Yeah, a little bit. That's
Is that better?
Sure, that's good.
Coach, 1-0. That's the way to start the season, right?
Yeah, it's the best way to start if it's your first game. I thought we had moments of some good stuff, and we obviously have some things to work on as well. But I like the fact that we came out, got an opportunity to play a lot of players, get some young players some experience in the first game, and we'll go see what we can do tomorrow.
Yeah, speaking of young players, 3 of your goals today scored by freshmen. You've got 10 freshmen on this team. Talk a little bit about what that does to the chemistry of the team. Is there a learning curve of this team that there are 10 freshmen? What does that do for you?
There's certainly a learning curve anytime you have a large group of new players, but man, the talent in our freshman class is hopefully going to make that curve a little smaller. We're not surprised by anything we saw today. We know both Allie, I think Allie had 2, and
that's right, and Jamie had 1.
Orweiler, both fantastic players, and we're excited about having them both. We knew we were gonna find a way to get Allie on the field today. We were kind of hoping we could start her, but we don't know who to take off the field.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have another player coming off the bench that just doesn't take the talent level down, doesn't take the pressure down, and can actually step up and score some goals.
Now, Coach, a lot of people talk about expectations. A lot of people talk about stuff like that. So coming into this year, obviously there are goals and there are expectations. Sometimes they're one and the same. The goal, obviously, every year for you guys is to go all the way. But is that the expectation this year?
I don't think so. That's certainly our goal every year, is to make sure we're as competitive as possible, to compete with some of the best teams in the nation and have an opportunity to go to a Final Four and ultimately a national championship. But the expectations we have are just that we play hard, we play to our abilities, and we glorify God throughout the whole season. If that turns into wins, great. If we take some bumps and bruises throughout the season, so be it. We'll learn from those as well. But we do have high expectations. We want our players to both live and play to the best of their abilities. And if that gets us to the Final Four, great. We're way too premature right now as far as talking about that. We've certainly got 13 new players on a 26-man squad.
Yeah.
We need to take everything day by day. But this is a good start for us.
Thanks, Coach. Next game is tomorrow against Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to talking to you then.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Coach Felsky in this last interview right there. And we're going to send it back to the studio in just a moment. Final score 5-1, Wheaton College over Cal Baptist. Stay tuned. In about half an hour, we're going to have the men's team coming up for you. So back to the studio.